What if we could grow food on the moon? Imagine a future where astronauts don't just visit the moon but live there for extended periods. To make this possible, they would need a sustainable source of food. This is where the concept of lunar greenhouses comes into play. Imagine fresh vegetables and fruits thriving in lunar greenhouses. These greenhouses would be specially designed to handle the harsh conditions of the moon, including extreme temperatures and low gravity. They would use advanced technology to create a controlled environment where plants can grow. This might sound like science fiction, but it could become a reality. Scientists are already experimenting with growing plants in space, using the International Space Station as a test bed. These experiments are crucial for understanding how plants respond to microgravity and other space conditions. Scientists and engineers are exploring ways to make space farming a reality. They are developing new technologies to grow food in space, such as hydroponics and aeroponics, which don't require soil. These methods use nutrient-rich water or mist to nourish the plants. This isn't just about futuristic salads, it's about creating a sustainable way of life for astronauts. By growing their own food, astronauts can reduce their dependence on supply missions from Earth, which are costly and limited. Growing food in space is crucial for long-duration missions and establishing self-sustaining space colonies. It allows astronauts to have fresh, nutritious food, which is essential for their health and well-being during long missions. It's about reducing our reliance on Earth for supplies and pushing the boundaries of human exploration. By developing the ability to grow food on the moon, we take a significant step towards becoming a multi-planetary species. This not only ensures the survival of astronauts but also opens up new possibilities for human settlement in space. The research being done today lays the groundwork for the future of space exploration. As we continue to innovate and develop new technologies, the dream of having a garden on the moon becomes more achievable. It's an exciting time for space science, and the possibilities are endless. Think about the logistics of sending supplies to astronauts on the International Space Station. Now imagine the challenges of supplying a permanent base on the moon or a mission to Mars. The distances are vast, and resupply missions are expensive and time-consuming. Growing food in space offers a more sustainable solution. It reduces the need for constant resupply missions from Earth. This self-sufficiency is essential for long-duration space travel and the establishment of permanent human presence beyond Earth. The moon is a harsh mistress. Its environment is vastly different from Earth's. There's no atmosphere to speak of, temperatures fluctuate wildly, and the surface is bombarded by radiation. These are not ideal conditions for growing anything, but these challenges are not insurmountable. Just as we've developed technologies to survive in extreme environments on Earth, we can innovate and adapt to the moon's unique challenges. One of the biggest threats to lunar agriculture is radiation. Unlike Earth, the moon lacks a protective magnetic field and atmosphere. This means the surface is constantly bombarded by harmful radiation from the sun and deep space. This radiation can damage plant cells, hindering growth and even killing crops. It's like trying to grow a garden in the middle of a nuclear reactor. We need to find ways to shield plants from this radiation. Section 5. Overcoming the radiation challenge. Scientists are exploring various solutions to protect lunar crops from radiation. One approach is building greenhouses underground or inside lunar lava tubes. These natural formations offer some protection from radiation. Another approach involves developing radiation-resistant plants through genetic engineering. Just as we've bred crops for drought resistance on Earth, we can engineer plants that can withstand the harsh radiation environment of the moon. Section 6. The gravity of the situation. The moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's. This means that if you weigh 180 pounds on Earth, you would weigh only 30 pounds on the moon. This drastic difference in gravitational pull has profound implications not just for astronauts, but also for any form of life that might be sustained there. This low-gravity environment affects plant growth in several ways. For instance, plants rely on gravity to orient themselves and grow in the right direction. On Earth, roots grow downward into the soil, while stems grow upward towards the light. In a low-gravity environment, this natural orientation is disrupted, causing plants to grow in unusual and often inefficient ways. Water and nutrients don't behave the same way as they do on Earth, making it challenging for plants to absorb what they need. In microgravity, water forms into floating droplets rather than soaking into the soil. This makes traditional watering methods ineffective and requires innovative solutions to ensure plants receive adequate hydration. Imagine trying to water a plant in zero gravity. The water would simply float away, forming droplets that could drift around and potentially damage equipment or other plants. Scientists have had to develop specialized watering systems that can deliver water directly to the plant roots without letting it float away. The water would simply float away. This phenomenon also affects the way nutrients are delivered to the plants. In a zero-gravity environment, nutrients don't mix with water in the same way they do on Earth, making it difficult for plants to absorb the essential elements they need for growth. Similarly, low gravity can disrupt the normal flow of fluids within plants, affecting their growth and development. The lack of gravitational pull means that fluids don't move through the plant's vascular system as efficiently, leading to potential deficiencies and stunted growth. Researchers are continuously studying these challenges to develop new techniques for growing plants in space, which is crucial for long-term space missions and potential colonization of other planets. Section 7. Artificial gravity, a helping hand. One potential solution to the low-gravity problem is creating artificial gravity. This could be achieved by rotating the growing environment, similar to the concept of a rotating space station. While this technology is still in its early stages, it holds promise for creating more Earth-like conditions for plant growth in space. It's like giving lunar plants a helping hand to overcome the challenges of low gravity. Section 8. Lunar greenhouses. A glimpse of the future. Scientists are already experimenting with different greenhouse designs for the moon. These lunar greenhouses would need to be self-contained, recycling air, water, and waste to create a closed-loop system. Imagine a miniature Earth ecosystem enclosed within a lunar greenhouse. These greenhouses would need to be highly efficient, utilizing advanced technologies to optimize plant growth and resource utilization. Section 9. Moon farming, a giant leap for mankind. Growing food on the moon is not just a logistical necessity for space exploration. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our drive to push the boundaries of what's possible. Imagine a future where astronauts can harvest fresh vegetables and fruits right on the lunar surface, reducing the need for resupply missions from Earth. This not only makes long-term space missions more sustainable, but also opens up new possibilities for colonizing other planets. The technology developed for lunar farming could be adapted for use on Mars and beyond, making it a crucial stepping stone in our quest to explore the cosmos. It's about ensuring food security for future generations of spacefarers. The ability to grow food in space will be essential for the survival of astronauts on long-duration missions. It will also provide psychological benefits, offering a sense of normalcy and comfort in the harsh environment of space. The sight of green plants and the act of nurturing them can have a profound impact on mental well-being, making space travel more humane and less isolating. Moreover, the research conducted on lunar farming can have significant implications for agriculture on Earth, particularly in arid and inhospitable regions. Just as the first steps on the moon were a giant leap for mankind, successfully cultivating crops on the lunar surface will mark a significant milestone in our journey to becoming a spacefaring civilization. This achievement will symbolize our ability to adapt and thrive in environments far removed from our home planet. It will demonstrate that humanity is not confined to Earth, but is capable of extending its reach into the cosmos. The success of lunar farming will inspire future generations to dream big and pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, driving further innovation and exploration. In essence, moon farming is not just about growing food, it's about growing our future.